We know how busy you are, and how children and families and costume boxes and snack time keep you running. And on top of that, we're asking you to put together what seems like a 1,000,000-page portfolio to show us all the work you do. We know. So here are a few tips that we've learned in the first year of Oregon's QRIS that can save you time by helping you get your portfolio right the first time you submit. Portfolio. One of the setbacks for portfolios is misunderstandings. The portfolio is filled with acronyms, jargon, and even the ever-popular, "What in the world does that mean?" If you're not sure what the instructions are asking for, ask. Make sure you're using the Ages and Stages questionnaire, also known as ASQ, which is not the ASQ-SE. Make sure all your policies, like your screen time policies, are written as policies and shared with families and your staff. This is most often done in the form of a handbook. When you're writing descriptions, include how you're doing what you're doing. When in doubt, give details and examples. Much of what you're being asked to show as evidence in your portfolios are probably things you're already doing right and well in your programs. But making sure you're communicating that in your portfolio, that's the challenge. Think about why the standard exists, and then show what you're doing to meet it. Portfolio. So now that you understand everything and you start putting your portfolio together, all the parts and pieces, but will anyone know other than you what they're all for? Label, label, label everything. Label your photos, like for each of your classrooms and each different age group if you have more than one. And describe what you're including in the photos. Which bullet points does your photo demonstrate? Label the standards and star levels you're showing the evidence for. Be clear in your labels, like if you write "See Handbook," which handbook, where, and on which page. Use highlightings and tabs on the evidence you want us to look at. We ain't mind readers, you know. You're busy, we know. But we also know you can get her done. The last step in your portfolio adventure is to double-check everything. Like perhaps you wrote down your policies, but you also have to show that they were in your family and or your employee handbook. Include a copy of the page the policy is on and note where it came from. Or if something is left out intentionally, make a note of it so our review team knows it wasn't just forgotten. The reviewer needs to see evidence for every single item. Also, make sure to address all the criteria in the standard to show evidence of what you're doing. What we mean is bulletproof your evidence by making sure you address every bullet point in the description of the standards. Finally, after you think you're done, ask someone who is thorough, maybe even your quality improvement specialist, to check your portfolio page by page for completeness, to make sure you've included everything. Fresh eyes might see something you missed. We are here to help with a series of short YouTube videos that you can watch anytime, day or night. And there are people at the other end of the phone to answer your questions. We know how busy you are and that the QRIS portfolio is an important part of growing your program. Let us help you get it right the first time you submit.